Hi there, welcome. Y'all check this out. Got some baby back ribs. I hadn't cooked on my grill in a while, and I've got the urge to do it. And I got some chicken quarters at our HEB. They have these. They're pre-seasoned, and they're not marinated. It's just a barbecue seasoning on there. I like those though. I've gotten them many times in the past. Got me a link of pork and beef HEB sausage. I love this. I think it's really good sausage. And yeah, I'm gonna go build a fire and do some cooking. This will be the main component of my meals for probably the next today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, or 3 days, if it lasts that long. My kids will. It has begun. One of these days, I'm going to break that out and give it a try. I bought that a while back. Made a little short video about it. Haven't tried it yet. Kingsford Beer Coal, sponsored by Miller Lite. Okay. What is that? Anybody know? It's I don't know, about 18 inches long. These spikes are really, really sharp. I mean, they're needle sharp. And I came across this. I don't even remember where. It's been a few years ago at a garage sale, something like that. And I was so intrigued by it. It was so unusual that I bought it for like 50 cents or something. I don't remember where I got it. But I was like, what is that? So I sent a picture of it to my brother-in-law and to quite a number of friends who had been grillers for a long time. I knew it had something to do with cooking or grilling or I don't know what. So nobody knew what it was. Nobody. I finally found it, I think on YouTube, somewhere on the internet. Watch this. Stuck that onion on there. So I had already cleaned my grill pretty good, but that's what made me remember about this thing. It's in there with all my grilling stuff, and that's what this is for cleaning your grill. And when did someone come up with the idea of using an onion to clean your grill? I do not know. Here's what I do know. It works. I guess it has moisture in it, so it's putting some moisture down, and you're rubbing on the thing. And here's what else I know. It smells really good when you're doing this. So yeah, that's what that's for. That's a grill cleaner. And I guess they figure, hey, onions are cheap, and somebody somewhere came up with this idea. Apparently it's not that uncommon in some circles. And I don't think it is that. But yeah, there you go. Just thought that might be of interest to you. Anybody ever seen one of these? Know anything about it more than what I know? Let me know in the comments. I read all the comments. And I give them thumbs up and hearts. I can't answer them all. It would just eat up my whole life. But I appreciate each and every comment, and I do read them, and I do thank you for them. Go ahead and get started. Yep. Very intense heat comes up through there, so for right now, I won't put anything right there on top of that where the heat comes through. That tends to burn things. We're just going to be getting it started for now. Yeah, go ahead and pinch that down a little bit. Pinch that down a little bit. There we go. Okay, now, what is that? Well, where I grew up, this is going to be what I was taught, or we've always called sop. It's not really barbecue sauce. It can be a number of different things go into this. I'm just getting started. What I wanted to say, the reason I'm showing this right now, I had put in there butter, which is typical, and chopped up some onion. I chopped up some onion, and I'll put a couple of chopped cloves of garlic in that. Haven't done that yet. I'll get to that in a minute. And some seasoning and some barbecue sauce and a beer. And it's really thin. It's kind of like a barbecue sauce, but really thinned out. It's just to keep the meat moist, and just ever so often the chicken and ribs, you just take a brush or a barbecue mop, the little mops, and brush each side of it. Anyway, while I was making this, I put honey in there, because that's something I would normally put in that, some honey. And I put butter in that. That's how I've always made sop. I was taught to make sop. And I looked over and I said, you know what? I have honey butter, pecan honey butter. And that comes from back when my friend Valerie Reese, It's All About the Adventure, on her channel, she would eat honey butter with her breakfast. I'd never heard of it. And then I was at the Potter Pecan in Schulenburg on the way back from seeing my mom, and I saw pecan honey butter. So I sent some to Valerie. She loved it. And the next time I went to see my mom, I'm like, I got to stop and get some of this stuff. I need to try that myself, which I have. Don't normally eat a lot of bread, but I had some toast the other day with honey butter on it. I loved it. Anyway, I'm going to make some barbecue sop with pecan honey butter in it, along with some seasonings, and yeah, it ought to be good. And I will definitely be using Stubbs barbecue sauce in here for the barbecue flavoring. I love my Stubbs. So this is what it looks like in the end. I've added the beer and the barbecue sauce. I got some garlic in there. Sauteed the onions and everything a little bit before I added these liquids. And I prefer to use this. I have a couple of sop mops, but this little paintbrush works great. Just slather it on that meat. Yep, things are coming along pretty nicely. Of course, I'm holding the camera, so I'm one-handed. I'll just put that there. Here's what I do. Just paint this up, and then I'm going to flip them all, and paint them on the other side. Sop them, paint it, whatever you want to call it. Good stuff. I'll do the same with the ribs. Let's see how this is looking. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, check that out. I want to flip that around. Coming along. I'll move that pan here in a second and get that chicken spread out a little bit. I'm liking it. And I can put my pot of sop over here, and that'll keep that nice and warm. And we just move that chicken right there. You know, if you do that, it gives you a good excuse to lick your fingers and get a sample of that goodness. Here's what we got going on in the fire pit. I added a few little chunks of coal, and yeah, it's looking good. It's working. I'm far enough along. I'm going to go ahead and add my sausage now. I'm just going to set it on top of those ribs. Let it, whatever grease cooks out of that sausage, run right over those ribs. Won't hurt nothing. That sop ain't going to hurt being on anything. It's just onion and garlic and honey and butter and honey butter and beer and Dos Equis. All right, let's have a quick peek. I just sopped everything again and flipped it, and it's just a quick peek to see how it's looking. We are, gosh, more than a couple of hours in. Got a little ways to go though. Next time I come out, I'm going to bring my temperature probe, see where we're at. But with the meat, it's not drawing up on this on the leg bone there, so I know the chicken's not quite ready, not where I want it, but it's getting pretty close. And yeah, I'll put the probe in them ribs and see where they're at. To get those super tender though, what I'm probably going to do is take those in, cut a couple of them off for munching while I watch the game, and I'll put the rest of the rack, or I'll wrap it in foil and put it in the oven at about 275 for probably at least an hour, hour and a half to get them really nice and tender. I bet this one over here is closer to the, oh yeah, we're there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Right, let's look at the pork. Oh, yep. It's time to bring some meat in. And I have added some barbecue. This is probably 50% Stubbs barbecue sauce and 50% that sop that I used. Paint a little bit on these two ribs that I'm gonna munch on. I just brought that barbecue in and I have company. Somebody smelled something and they smelled something good. What is it? All right, here we go. Y'all give me a second, because I want the people to see that I did not ignore you or deprive you. We're going to give you a little piece of sausage. How's that sound? A little beef and pork sausage. Does that sound good to you? There you go, Bella. You guys have already eaten dinner, so that's it. I'm sorry, that's all you can have. We're on a weight loss program for you, right? Remember? Yeah, I didn't drop any. So that's all there is. You may go. You may go. Oh, you guys. Okay. One more bite. That's it though, just one more. It's pretty good, isn't it? I haven't had any yet, so I don't even know. Y'all, the dogs are getting samples before me. What's the deal with that? That's it. No more. Y'all can go. My visitors are still here. They haven't given up. But I can't do the show of cooking. I can't make a cooking video without sampling something. So I'm going to try some of the chicken. It looks perfect. It's delicious. Cooking meat on the pit, we get that smoke and just that whole effect. It just takes it to another level, in my opinion. I just love it. This is perfectly done. It's tender. It's moist. It's just, honestly, it's delicious. I gotta go put some water in the dog's bowl. See you later. Treat other people the way you want to be treated, all right? God loves you. See you next time.